rude, just generally miserable people exist in this world. The real big party poopers that just shit in your mouth. I don't know why I had to describe it that way, but you know how it goes on this channel. But you, the viewer, might be wondering, what are we actually covering?
The type of person that will see something totally innocent or something that isn't doing anybody any harm, and then just say something out of pocket, but it's not funny. Like an unironic rage baiter, a real hater. It's just kind of pathetic to actually spot in public or on the internet. The type of person who will see PewDiePie leading a happy life with his beautiful wife and child, and then just wish death upon them. Just the worst type of person. This isn't a new thing. People like this have been there and will always exist. But what can you, the viewer, do about it? Nothing. I'm gonna be honest, as frustrating as it can be at some points, and trust me, I have been there, viewer, you just gotta be the bigger person sometimes and do nothing. Because the type of person who goes out of their way to be an asshole doesn't deserve your time. And yo, don't get it twisted, I'm strictly talking about unnecessary responses and the such. Not criticism, because I feel like people like to weaponize things to the highest degrees just to make sure they look good or that their argument, per se, is winning. You know what I mean? Because, like, you don't need to be an asshole to tell somebody the truth. Like, can we be honest here? The type of person who's like, oh, no, I'm just brutally honest. You're still a jackass, even if you are telling the truth. You know what I mean? It's like, I get it. You know, I think it's good to be honest. And, you know, I'm not going to act like I've always been honest. I've been a hypocrite, too. I'm not going to be like, oh, I've never done anything like this. I'm perfect. I'm on this pedestal, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to be like, oh, the hypocrites, zip your lips. Call it a day. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just imagining these scenarios and I'm actually fuming. Like, it's just such a headache, if I'm being entirely honest. It's just frustrating. I just feel like whatever you want to say just depends on circumstance, because sometimes, like, for example, I'm sure everyone's seen this before, where somebody asks, like, a simple question and somebody's like, oh, it's this, but that's so stupid. How do you not know this? Well, I didn't know. I was just genuinely asking. I was just genuinely being like, oh, shraggy-doo, shraggy. I just don't know. Then all of a sudden, you're on my dick. Damn it, I'm actually fuming. I went off script. Fuck. Okay, I'm sorry, future editing, Noah. Gamer Warrior, fuck. You know what I mean. Oh, God, it's getting bad. All right, back to script. Thank you. Yep, turning the pages right now. Back to topic. Half of the time, you don't need to be mean. You could be nice. You don't even need to be nice. You could just be indifferent and just give an answer. Again, I went horribly off topic, but we're going to get back to it. We're going to reel it back in. Here's the thing. People are prideful, and we have egos. So even if you're right, you could get a negative response if you're being negative. People will give you back the energy you give them. So, if you're really there, if you really are trying to be informative and you're not trying to do all this bullshit, you're not trying to act like you're top dog, worst way to describe it, but you get what I'm saying, just say it, just be helpful. You don't have to respond, you don't have to do anything. It's just so annoying to see. And again, this is just one side of it. Again, like the example I brought up earlier, there's people out there who will just go out of their way to be unnecessarily cruel. And it's just a reality sometimes. I just wanted to get that out of the way. I don't know. I just couldn't control myself, I guess. But let's get real. There's not really much I can say about this topic because in reality, for both sides, it's usually a pretty simple solution. We just make things harder than it should be. Is it so hard just to be a little nice? Look, just don't go out of your way to overcomplicate things like I just did. And viewer, if you ever find yourself in this type of scenario, leave, motherfucker! Most of the time, it's probably on the internet because all the stupid people are on the internet, including me. I'm the stupid one. Blah, blah, blah. Just turn off your phone, play cool math games or something. I don't know. Just do something else. Like on the internet, dude, you can just leave. Literally, you can just boom, boom. I close the screen. Bing, bong. It's closed. You don't need to do it no more. Switch tabs. Watch videos of cats. And even in real life, most of the time, walk away. Agree to disagree. Let's call it a day. We don't need to do all of this. We don't need all this negative energy. There's already so much crap going on. Why do we want to keep adding to it? If it gets to the point where you're just insulting each other, what are you even doing? It's not worth it. Just call it quits. I'm just sick of seeing it. Just stick to yourself, guys. Make sure you enjoy yourself. Enjoy life. You gotta get rid of the bullshit. It's really hard. Sometimes you're forced into it, so I'm not gonna be like you can always avoid it. But you gotta do what you gotta do. You just gotta focus on what really matters to you, and eventually, maybe you'll be fine. I don't know. And here is my final message to the unironic rage baiters. The real Timmy Tough Knuckles, a Redditor, a Twitter user, an edgy teenager who thinks saying the N-word makes you tough. Just go outside, man. And that's coming from me. So, what else do I have to say? Nothing really. And what is the moral of the story here? Be nice and drink water.